my Young and the Restless fans. Yes, we have made it to the end of the week. It's the Friday cliffhanger episode, and yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. First, we find Nick intervening as Cameron terrorizes Sharon. Victor and Nikki finds out that Phyllis is still alive, and shockwaves are spread as Kyle discovers Phyllis with Summer and Daniel. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both the Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful. This is your Young and the Restless recap for June 2nd. And without any further ado, let's talk about this episode. So let's start out over at the GCAC, where we see Diane and Jack out having a good time and they're smiling at each other. They're just enjoying life, where Ashley is probably somewhere out there looking all grumpy and all sad with her fake engagement instead of a real one. Now Jack calls Diane a wonder, and she is thrilled over having her life back. And I know she's excited. The question is, how long is all that gonna last? So now Phyllis is texting Summer and ask her to bring Daniel over to see her. How about Summer bring Christine and Chance over to see you? I mean, some mother she is. She gonna have her whole family behind bars. Kyle came into the room all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden Summer tells him she gotta leave. Kyle can't even believe she's leaving right now. They just got home and they're trying to celebrate with the parents. Now, of course, with him wanting to celebrate, her wanting to leave, he is looking so confused. And I'm like, girl, you are just too apparent. He knows something is up. So now we see Phyllis, and I guess she could not wait to hear back from Summer. So she decided to put her fingers in overtime. And so now she's texting Daniel. Daniel is wondering, who is this texting me? And I gotta say, in my whole Back to the Future voice, Mom, is that you? That's exactly what he was thinking. So we're back over at the GCAC, where Diane went over to get her drink. And I don't know why she left the drink. She brought Jack his drink, but she forgot and left hers at the bar. I just thought that scene was so weird. But yeah, she left her drink there unattended. She runs into Cameron Kristen, who made her feel creepy, and so she decided to get a fresh drink from the bartender. Now, I gotta say, as a fun fact, if you don't already know, these two, both Susan Walters and Lyndon Ashby, who plays Cameron Kirsten, are married in real life. So after she told Jack about him and said how he looked familiar, here comes Nikki and Victor all up in Diane's business, asking about why she's out and about. I guess the same as the two of you. Why don't you get your own business? Now, Summer snuck in and showed up at the GCAC, and Victor called her over to Jack and Diane's table and is wondering what the heck is she doing there. Victor, she is here to visit her mother right upstairs in the upper room. Now, Nikki is standing there like she is just smelling something stinky looking at Diane. Summer starts running about the mouth about her mom was set up by Jeremy, making her fake her own death and set up Diane. Tell it to the judge. Nobody can make you do anything you don't want to do. And then Summer went on about how she unalived Jeremy in self-defense, made Nikki turn up her nose even more. Now, Victor wonders who could do something like that. Nikki said Diane would and did. However, Diane shot back and said, hey, I never unalived anybody. Phyllis did, though. I mean, Nikki, have you forgotten about the time that you spent in jail yourself? So now after Jack and Diane decide to leave, Nikki and Victor is sitting down. Nikki is pretty much sounding like Ashley right now, talking about she's going to wreak havoc when she gets married, meaning Diane. Victor is like, why don't you leave that girl alone and just mind your own business? And Nikki talking about she can't do that. Y'all are creating more problems than what they actually are. So now Summer went up to see her mom, and Summer told her that she don't want Daniel to know where she is because he'll turn her in. And what do you know? There was a knock at the door, and it's none other than Daniel. Phyllis and Daniel hugged. He told his mom, "You chose revenge over your own family." Daniel, she's selfish that way, okay? She only thinks of herself. Now, Summer told her mom that the cops are looking for her. Now, Phyllis is shocked that Diane got off again, and Daniel had to remind her that Diane is innocent and you created this mess. Thank you, Daniel. She still hasn't learned a thing. Even after unaliving a man she brought to town, this is what happens. Now, Daniel wants to move Phyllis somewhere safer, but Summer said that she got to sleep on it. She goes and opens the door to find none other than her husband, Kyle, standing there. And he cannot believe when he sees Phyllis there. Man, look like something is about to hit the fan. And you know what word I want to use. All three of them are busted at the same time. So now we're over at Crimson Lights, where we see both Nick and Sharon are pretty much paranoid because of the fact that they know that Cameron Kirsten is in town. Now, Nick offered her a ride home, and she talking about that's not necessary. Girl, you are scared of your own shadow right now. I think you need a ride home. Guess who breezed through the door because the door was unlocked? I thought this was the Young and the Restless, not the Bold and the Beautiful. They do that over there. Sharon asked him to leave, and he claims that they had some good times together. When? In between all of the essay and the beatings? Yeah, okay. He walked up to her and is caressing her face. Then we see Nick come in from the kitchen and told him to get his hands off of her. You go, Nick. And Sharon, you know what? You need to take out a restraining order on this man. Cameron, Nick will probably unalive you. And Victor, yeah, he probably going to hide your body. But spoiler alert, because Cameron is going to set Nick up at Crimson Lights, chance is going to arise. And guess what? Because of the fact that he laid hands on him, we got to stay tuned for that. Cameron is going to be pressing charges of battery. And finally, back over at the Jazz Lounge, after they escape, of course, Nikki and Victor, she now gets a reality check of the last time she was in that lounge when all of those crazy events happened in April with Phyllis and Stark. However, they made it a memorable moment as they danced the rest of the evening away, and they sealed it with a kiss. Okay, so there you have it, your Young and the Restless recap for Friday, June 2nd, 2023. Stay tuned for the Bold and the Beautiful recap also for today. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.